But this is only one way to add multimedia to your Schoology content. There are a host of other ways as well. And let me show you. So I'm just going to quickly add a new page here. And I'm going to call this samples. And you will see that there are many, many ways to add different types of content. The first way is within this text box here. Of course, you can copy and paste text and or write text of your own, and if you have full keyboard as well. You also have HTML options, so if you want to do some coding to make things extra special and you know how to do that, that's an option. That's not recommended for the faint of heart, but it can be done if you really like to get into that. Up here in the toolbar, you have your regular formatting thing again, which is you can just increase student engagement with doing some changes in fonts. But you also have this handy button, Insert Content, here. And when you click on that, you have a number of options as well. Image media is awfully nice because when you click that, you can attach your own video and or media. It is limited to 100 megabytes here, which is not huge, and so that's not necessarily the best option right here, but you can do it from the web. And right now, image is selected, so if you've got an image URL you want to put in, that's great. But most handy thing is this media button, and you see it's link or embed. And so I'm just going to quickly go to my YouTube here, and I'm going to pick, let's just pick this one. That's awfully nice, and I'm going to copy the link. Okay, I don't have to deal with the I don't have to deal with the embed code or anything, because unless I want to mess with it. Otherwise, simply copying the link is all that's necessary for Schoology to put this particular piece of media in here. So this is a huge file. This is a couple gigs. It's a 4K video of an aquarium. And I'm going to insert media. And so obviously way too big to have the actual video file itself. So I'm going to insert video, and you are going to see this. There's nothing wrong. It's not broken or anything like that. It's just, it's a placeholder for that video, and you can type above it, and you can do type below it. You can also select, and you can, if you want it to be bigger, you can make the starting picture bigger, or you can make it smaller. I'm going to leave it right there. All right, so that's my fish video, and I'm just going to create that real quick so you see what that looks like. So if I go into samples here, there's my video, and you can see right in there my aquarium 4K coral reef is playing within Schoology. All right, so, and you can do that in assignments and most places, in quizzes, and also assessments, discussions, things like that. So this procedure is the same thing. But that's not the only place you can add media or different types of media. I took the URL, went that way, but you'll also see that you have Google Drive, you have Vimeo, YouTube as well. So I'm going to just hit YouTube real quick. And I'm going to just search for fish. It's got its own search engine, and I'm going to select this one. And I see that I then can import. I have some options here. I can import it as an embed as well from there, or I can view it, or I can import it as an embed, and I'm going to do that. And so you see, it is just wherever my cursor was, that's where that was too. So that's another easy way to get a YouTube video in, if you know the specific name or you're not sure, or it's just another option. Okay, so, and Google Drive Resource app, I can add a video or document or whatever it is in there that I want to add to my page, assignment, assessment, quiz, or test. That's not all, folks. Down here, you have file. I can upload a file directly from my computer. I can add a link, which can also be a URL or an embed code, and give it a name. You see that it shows up down here, and you can get a preview. I can also add a resource if you have it in your Schoology resources. We just talked about the audio video recording, and then you have external tools, which is a topic for another conversation. So you also have those things. So with those lectures that you're uploading, this would be a great way to do it. You have a number of options on how to upload those lectures. Simply either from your, if you're using Google Meet, simply from your Google Drive Resource app, and just search for that particular Meet name. Unless you're uploading it to YouTube, and then you can do that, or downloading it to your computer because you've edited it. Image media. Lots of options. Hopefully that will be of assistance. So there you see it. More multimedia that you can add to your content.